back to my channel. Welcome back to today's video. And if you guys are new here or if you've been subscribed for a while, I do have a new schedule on my channel. I am uploading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So Monday through Friday you will see videos from me. Fridays might be a vlog. I'm still trying to figure it all out. You guys will subscribe to my channel if you want to see beauty videos from me Monday through Friday. And I'm so excited for today's video. I have a amazing dupe, you guys. It is a new product. It is the Pixi Pat Away Concealer. And you guys, it is crazy. Like, I saw this and I was freaking out. I was like, I have to make a video right away and tell you guys about it because there is a huge wand. And you guys know that this is going to be a comparison with the one and the only Tarte Shape Tape. Everyone lost their mind over this concealer with good reason because it is like the mother of all full coverage concealers, and it has this huge big old wand that no one else has. But Pixi is coming into the game and showing us that they can also come out with a similar packaging and product to Shape Tape. So I'm so excited to compare these two with you guys, and I just want to read to you a couple things from the Pixi website about this. What? I said it already, but this is called the Pixi Pat Away Concealing Base. So it has a concentrated yet skin-like finish. It is elastic and long-wearing with powerful antioxidant protection. It's buildable for full coverage. It has a unique applicator sized like your finger with extra flocking for added softness and ease in blending. And it says it's not tested on animals and it is paraben-free. And it also says you can mix it into your moisturizer for a more sheer finish. Let's get on into the comparison and the review of the Pixi concealer, and I'm going to compare it to Shape Tape. If you guys want to know how I think these two compare to each other, then just keep on watching. Let's get on into it. Alright guys, so before I get into the actual application of the concealers, I just wanted to talk about like price, weight, and all that stuff. If you guys just want to see the application, because I know some people are like, don't talk too much and blah blah blah, I'm going to put timestamps down below. So I will put a timestamp here or somewhere when the actual application starts. So if you guys want to fast forward, you can definitely do that. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is price comparison between Shape Tape and between the Pixi concealer. So the Tarte Shape Tape concealer is $25, and it actually did increase by $1. It used to be $24. It is now $25, and that is really common, you guys, with beauty brands. Oftentimes brands will increase their prices by like $1 or so. There are many different factors that could account for it, maybe with manufacturing. They don't just do it for fun. There's always like a reason behind why the price increased. Pixi concealer is retailing for $16. Now, the reason that the pricing is interesting is because of the weight of these products. So with Tarte Shape Tape, you get a lot in here. You get 0.33 ounces in here. That is a lot of product. You can even see the packaging is really big, so it probably holds a ton, right? The Pixi concealer, you are getting 0.13 ounces, which is much less than the Tarte Shape Tape. So honestly, it kind of evens itself out. If you bought two of these, you wouldn't even make the full amount of one Tarte Shape Tape. And if you bought two of these, it would be $32, whereas this is $25. So with the weight and how much you are actually getting inside, it does kind of even itself out in terms of pricing. I hope that makes sense. I think I explained that as best as I could, but basically you're getting more in here even though it's a little bit more money. So as far as the shade range goes, what stinks is that the Pixi concealer only comes in 3 shades. I think the reason for that might be because it is a newer launch, and usually beauty brands will start out with less shades and then they see how the product does. And if the product does well, then they'll add more shades. I know Tarte did that with Shape Tape. They started out with less colors, and then as they saw how insanely popular it was, they added more shades. So with this, there's only 3 shades. I will put a picture of it down here so you guys can see. If you are more of a darker skin tone, I don't think there is going to be a match for you in the Pixi Pat Away Concealer. Hopefully, if this product gets popular, they'll add more shades. But Shape Tape has tons of shades available. I think there's like 14 or 15. I counted yesterday when I filmed this video, and my mic was off, my battery died. I was having such issues filming yesterday, but it's okay. I was still excited to film it again today because I'm really excited for this video and I love filming for you guys. Okay, I did a little comparison of the ingredients, and they are pretty similar. I didn't like go crazy match them up like ingredient for ingredient because there's just so many in there and the words are big and I don't know. I just looked for things that stood out to me. So what stood out to me in the comparison of the ingredients of these two concealers is that Shape Tape has tons of flower, plant extracts in it, essential oils, and the Pixie Concealer only has 2 of those. So I have the ingredient list right here in front of me. I wrote it in my notes. Tarte Shape Tape has mango seed butter, olive fruit oil, it has peony extract, it has candidum flower extract, sunflower seed oil, licorice root extract, it has shea butter. Basically, the whole point I'm getting at is there's tons of extracts and plant extracts, flower extracts in here. How many times can I say that word? And the whole thing with that is that it is very beneficial ingredients for your skin, which is amazing. I love that. Not many concealers have so many beneficial ingredients in it for your skin that actually will do good things for your skin. The Pixie Pat Away Concealer does not have as many extracts in it. Notice it has green tea leaf extract and it has rosehip seed oil. So not as many, but they still included like a nice amount, even though it is all the way at the bottom of the ingredient list. And if you guys don't know, the lower it is on the ingredient list, the less active it is in the product, the less of it there is in the product. So if something is really high on the ingredient list, that means there is more of it in the formula. Lastly, I want to move on to the packaging. This is my favorite part. I was so excited about this. The whole reason why I think these are really, really good dupes for each other is in terms of packaging. So look at how big Tarte Shape Tape is. We know it's a bigger bottle, bigger cap. Pixie Concealer is very similar. It's a little bit shorter, but it does have that more wide look to it. There is a little side-by-side comparison so you can see what they look like next to each other. And the craziest part about this is that the Pixie Concealer has a huge wand, which is so similar to Shape Tape, and that's what I was so excited about because you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I've been like waiting for the drugstore to come out with something similar to Shape Tape, even just in terms of that huge freaking wand, because it is so massive. And the Pixie one is super similar. I'm going to show you guys. So check this out. You are going to freak out if you're like me. Look at this, you guys. Look at how big the Pixie wand is. It is so comparable to the wand in Shape Tape. It makes application so much easier. And I love the Pixie wand because it is really flexible. I think I might like it even more than the Shape Tape wand. But yeah, there has been nothing at the drugstore that has a huge wand like this comparable to Shape Tape. Okay guys, so that is pretty much everything I wanted to say about like packaging, ingredients, and all that stuff. So you can see already that the look of these is really similar. Now let's move on to the application and we can see if they apply similar on my face. Now, I want to let you guys know I have been wearing the Pixie Concealer for the past 2 days because I like to try out products. As much as I love first impressions, sometimes I like to know how a product wears and how it looks before I film, just so I don't go into things blindly and I don't feel like I don't know what I'm talking about. To apply the Pixie Concealer on the left side of my face, I will come closer so you guys can see better. And I'm going to apply the Shape Tape on the right side of my face. The colors are very similar. I have the color Cream, which is the lightest in the Pixie Pat Away Concealer. And in Shape Tape, I have Light Sand. They are both light with a yellow tone type of base color. So right now I have just foundation on. I have nothing else on because I knew I was filming this. And I'm wearing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in case you guys were wondering. Go ahead and apply this. I am obsessed with this wand, you guys. So I'm gonna do what I usually do. So I already ran out of product on the flat side, so I'm gonna just flip it over to the curved side. I love the wand. It feels really soft on my skin. It almost feels like a little massage on my skin because it's flexible. And I'm just going to put this down my cheek. Let's see, I guess I will do this side right here on my forehead. It's a little hard to do my nose, but I guess I won't do my nose. I'll just do my forehead. This out. This is a very light yellow tone shade. With this concealer, because like I told you guys, I've been trying it the past 2 days, you do have to blend this out carefully before you set it because it will crease in your fine lines and get stuck in there, so make sure you pat it out. And this is blending out really nicely with the sponge. has a really nice consistency to it, and I honestly would say it's a very similar consistency to Tarte Shape Tape, where it has like that full coverage and that thickness, but it's not thick, if that makes sense. If you guys have tried Shape Tape before, then you will know what I mean, but the coverage of this is really reminding me of Shape Tape. I feel like it did a decent job of covering up my under eye circles, the same amount as Tarte Shape Tape does, I would say. Here's a little close-up so you guys can see what we are looking like. And I will tell you guys, the past 2 days when I've used this, I did do 2 layers just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to do that again. Do 1 more layer. I set that, I'm going to do my Shape Tape side, same amount. So the colors aren't exact, but they are similar. Let's go ahead and blend it out with this side. Shape Tape is a little bit thicker in terms of the formula. I did put on a lot. I probably didn't need that much, but whatever. I feel like Shape Tape definitely has a little bit more coverage, and it covered up my under eye circles more. Hopefully you guys can tell. So here is a close-up. We got Pixie on this eye, and we have Tarte on this eye. I definitely can see the darkness peeking through more on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and set both of my eyes with my Coty Airspun powder. This is in Translucent Extra Coverage. I'm going to bake my Shape Tape side. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes, then I will come back, dust it off, and chat with you guys. After they're set, I feel like they look so similar to one another. If anything, like I was saying before, the Pixie one definitely has a touch more darkness showing through, but they are really close dupes. Alright guys, so that is my little demo using the Pixie Pat Away Concealing Base and the Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm going to go finish up the rest of my makeup, like my blush and my highlighter, and then I'm going to come back and just give you guys my final thoughts on whether I think these are a dupe for one another. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I finished up the rest of my face. I did my highlighter, my blush, my bronzer, so I'm looking a little bit more normal now. And I just wanted to give you guys my final thoughts on these two and whether or not they are dupes. So in terms of packaging, I think they are definitely dupes. You guys saw they both have that kind of big, chunky bottle, and the most amazing part, like I was saying to you guys, is just the huge wand size. It's just so cool to see that someone else finally came out with a really big wand, and I actually love this one more because it has this like flexibleness to it, whereas this Tarte one is not flexible. The Pixie one actually moves, and I think that is such an innovative little feature that really makes a difference when you're applying it, because it feels like it's moving with your under eye, and it just makes for a better application experience. Yeah, so I think the packaging is crazy similar. If not for nothing, then definitely if you just want like a huge wand to apply your concealer with, then definitely pick up the Pixie concealer. As the application goes, you guys saw they're very, very close. The formula has the same kind of consistency to it. I'm gonna just put some on my arm here so I can show you guys like up close, and I'll do an up close swatch so you guys can see. I was contemplating doing a check-in with these concealers because I won't be able to tell you guys how they wear, but I do have to get this video up before like the night ends, and it's a little bit later in the day. Right now it is 2:54. So what I will do is I will leave a pinned comment down below on how the concealers wore throughout the day, if they lasted. I did wear the Pixie concealer the past 2 days, and it did look really nice by the end of the day. It didn't fade. I didn't have any sort of weird creasing. The only creasing I had was because I didn't blend it out beforehand good enough before I put on my baking powder. So that was really my fault, but it didn't have any weird creases or anything like that. So that is my little demo and review on these two concealers. I do think this is a really good dupe. Definitely check it out. You can only get this concealer at Target or on the Pixie website, and you can only get Shape Tape at Ulta. You cannot get it at Sephora. I know a lot of people always wonder why they can't get it at Sephora. It's an Ulta exclusive. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know I love doing dupe videos. If you want me to continue to do dupe videos, then please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed yet, it'll be the first link in my description box. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future dupe videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know